What if I told you that in just 7 days, you could begin transforming your life not by external changes, but by changing the way you speak to yourself? Your inner dialogue is the architect of your reality. Every word you persistently speak within becomes the seed that manifests as your external word. For 7 days, I invite you to experiment with the power of your self talk. Speak to yourself as if your desires are already fulfilled. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and watch as your inner transformation begins to shape your outer reality. Let's take this journey together and discover the creative force of your imagination combined with the power of your words. Your inner conversation shapes your world in ways most cannot comprehend. Every thought you nurture, every word you repeat to yourself, is like a seed planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. These seeds, once sown, grow into the circumstances and experiences that you encounter in your daily life. The incredible truth is that your life, as you know it, is a reflection of the dialogue you persistently maintain within yourself. This may seem like a simple concept, but its implications are profound. The power to reshape your world, to transcend limitations, and to manifest your dreams lies entirely within your ability to direct your inner speech. I think of your mind as a vast, unseen creative workshop. In this space, your thoughts are the tools and your words are the blueprints. Whatever you choose to focus on, whatever words you choose to repeat, become the reality your mind begins to construct. Most people are unaware of this. They allow their thoughts to wander, their inner dialogue to drift into negativity, doubt, or fear. They speak to themselves in ways that diminish their potential without realizing that they are the cause of the very limitations they face. To change your life, you must take control of this process. You must take deliberate command of your inner conversation and turn it into a force that aligns with the life you desire. Imagine this: every word you say to yourself carries energy. Words like I can't, I'm not enough, or it's impossible, I'm not harmless, they are instructions to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious does not question, it simply accepts and acts on what you tell it. When you repeatedly feed it negativity, it reflects that negativity back to you through your experiences. But the reverse is equally true. If you begin to nurture thoughts of success, love, and possibility, your subconscious will align with these ideas and bring them into being. You are always speaking your life into existence, whether consciously or unconsciously. Now, here's where the magic begins. By taking just 7 days to consciously monitor and elevate your self talk, you can set into motion a profound shift in your reality. For these 7 days, commit to speaking to yourself as if you are already living your ideal life. When doubt arises, respond to it with words of faith and conviction. When fear whispers in your ear, counter it with words of love and assurance. Do this consistently, and you will begin to notice something extraordinary. Your outer world will start to reflect this new, elevated state of being. This practice requires discipline and awareness. You must become the guardian of your mind, catching yourself when old, limiting thoughts attempt to creep back in. But do not despair or chastise yourself for slipping. Simply return to the truth you are choosing to affirm. Speak to yourself with kindness and encouragement, for you are rewiring years, perhaps decades, of unconscious programming. This is not about perfection, it is about persistence. It is about cultivating a new habit of thought, one that serves you rather than hinders you. As you take charge of your inner dialogue, you may begin to feel a shift in your emotions. You may feel a sense of peace, empowerment, or even joy bubbling up within you. This is a sign that your words are taking root. Embrace these feelings and let them guide you. The more you speak words of abundance, love, and possibility, the more these feelings will grow. And as they grow, they will create a magnetic force that attracts the very experiences you are affirming to yourself. Your inner conversation is the foundation of your reality. It is the unseen force shaping your relationships, your opportunities, your health, and your success. For 7 days, experiment with speaking to yourself with unwavering positivity and belief. Replace every doubt with a word of faith, every complaint with gratitude, and every fear with love. Let your words be a reflection of the life you wish to live, and watch as your world begins to transform. The power is within you. Speak it into existence. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. For it is in this act that the invisible becomes visible and the impossible becomes reality. Your desires are not distant dreams, but realities waiting to be claimed through the power of imagination and faith. To assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled means to live, even for a moment, in the state where your desire is already accomplished. It is to move beyond hope, beyond longing, and into the certainty that what you desire is yours now. This is not a mental trick or mere positive thinking. It is the key to unlocking the creative power within you. When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you are aligning yourself with the reality you wish to experience. The world responds not to what you want, but to what you are. By feeling as though your wish is already fulfilled, you step into the version of yourself who possesses that desire. This is not pretending or wishing, it is claiming. You must speak and act from this state of fulfillment, allowing your words and actions to flow naturally from the conviction that your desire is a fact. As you do, your subconscious mind accepts this new reality and begins to align the circumstances of your life to match it. This process begins in your imagination. Close your eyes and see yourself living the life you dream of. Picture it vividly, down to the smallest detail. Feel the emotions you would feel if it were true. What would it feel like to have the love you desire, the career you dream of, or the peace you long for? Allow these feelings to wash over you, to become real within you. This is not merely visualizing, it is embodied. It is stepping into the reality of your wish and making it your present experience. Your imagination is the workshop where your future is created. When you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you are giving your subconscious mind the blueprint it's to bring that future into being. Your subconscious does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It only responds to the feelings and beliefs you impress upon it. By consistently dwelling in the state of the wish fulfilled, you impress this new reality upon your subconscious, and it begins to work tirelessly to bring it into your physical experience. This is the law of creation, and it is as certain as the rising sun. The key to this practice is faith and persistence. Doubt may arise, and old patterns of thought may attempt to pull you back into disbelief, but you must remain steadfast. Each time doubt surfaces, gently return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Remind yourself that the world you see is but a reflection of the inner state you hold. To change the outer, you must first change the inner. And you do this by remaining faithful to your vision, by living as though your wish is already yours. This process does not require effort in the conventional sense. It is not about struggling or forcing your desire to manifest. It is about surrendering to the truth of your imagination. It is about allowing yourself to feel deeply and fully the joy and gratitude of having your desire now. As you do, you will notice a shift not only in your inner world, but in the outer as well. Circumstances will begin to align, opportunities will appear, and what once seemed impossible will unfold effortlessly. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and do so with conviction. Speak to yourself as though your desire is already a fact. Walk as though you are the person who has already achieved what you seek. Let this feeling guide your thoughts, your words, and your actions. The more you dwell in this state, the more natural it will become, and soon it will feel as though it has always been this way. The power to transform your life lies in this simple yet profound act. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and let the creative force within you bring your desires to life. It is not a question of whether this works, it is a question of whether you will persist. Choose to persist. Choose to claim your desires now. For as you do, you will come to realize that the life you seek has always been within you, waiting for you to claim it. The power of imagination and self-talk is the cornerstone of creation. Your imagination is not a fleeting daydream or a passive escape from reality. It is the divine workshop where every experience, relationship, and circumstance in your life is first conceived. What you imagine, combined with the words you speak to yourself, becomes the foundation upon which your reality is built. This is not a poetic metaphor, but an unchanging law of existence. Your life is a mirror reflecting the images you hold in your mind and the conversations you have within yourself. Consider this: everything you see around you, from the smallest detail of your personal life to the grandest achievements of humanity, began as a thought, an idea, or a mental image. The house you live in, the technology you use, even the relationships you cherish, all began in someone's imagination. This same power is available to you, waiting to be harnessed. Yet, so many of us use this gift unconsciously, allowing our imagination to be shaped by fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs. When combined with negative self-talk, this misuse of imagination keeps us trapped in cycles of struggle and limitation. To unlock the creative power of your imagination, you must first become aware of how you use it. Are you envisioning a life of joy, abundance, and fulfillment, or are you replaying scenes of failure, disappointment, and fear? Every time you imagine the worst case scenario or dwell on past mistakes, you are programming your mind to recreate those experiences. Your imagination is neutral. It will create whatever you feed it. This is why your self-talk is so critical. The words you speak to yourself direct your imagination, giving it instructions on what to create. Begin by consciously pairing empowering self-talk with vivid imagery of the life you desire. If you wish for success, imagine yourself already succeeding. See the details in your mind, hear the applause, feel the excitement, and taste the sweetness of accomplishment. As you hold this image, speak to yourself as though it is already true. Say, I am successful. Everything I touch prospers. Opportunities flow to me effortlessly. These words, combined with the power of your imagination, form a magnetic force that draws your your desires into reality. Your subconscious mind, which governs most of your thoughts and actions, does not distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It simply accepts what you repeatedly tell it as true. This is why consistency is essential. Repeatedly affirming your desired reality while imagining it with clarity and feeling rewires your subconscious mind. Over time, this new programming becomes your default state, and you will notice your outer world aligning with it. Your circumstances, people, and opportunities will begin to appear in ways that seem almost miraculous. However, this process requires more than a fleeting effort. You must approach it with faith and commitment. It is easy to fall back into old patterns of thinking, especially when faced with challenges or when results are not immediately visible. But remember, the outer world is a delayed reflection of your inner state. The seeds you plant today in your imagination, watered with positive self talk, will bear fruit in their time. Trust the process and persist, even when it feels like nothing is happening. The shift begins within, and the outer evidence will follow. Imagination and self talk are also powerful tools for overcoming fear and doubt. When negative emotions arise, use your imagination to rewrite the narrative. If you fear failure, imagine yourself succeeding instead. If you feel unworthy, imagine yourself as deeply loved and valued. Pair these images with affirming words such as, I am capable, I am deserving, I am deserving, I am enough. This practice not only calms the mind but also strengthens your belief in your ability to create the life you desire. As you embrace the power of imagination and self talk, you will begin to notice subtle yet profound changes in your life. You will feel more empowered, more in control, and more aligned with your true potential. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will dissolve, and paths that were hidden will reveal themselves. You will come to realize that there is no limit to what you can achieve when you align your imagination and self talk with your highest vision. Your imagination is the gateway to infinite possibilities, and your self talk is the key that unlocks the door. Together, they form the foundation of your creative power. Use them wisely, and you will transform your life in ways that defy explanation. What you see in your mind and affirm with your words will become the reality you live. This is the law, and it is unchanging. Choose today to use this power consciously, and watch as your life begins to unfold in harmony with your dreams. Reprogramming the subconscious mind is the essence of personal transformation. The subconscious mind is like a powerful computer running programs that dictate your thoughts, behaviors, and experiences. These programs are often written in childhood, shaped by the words, beliefs, and emotions absorbed from the world around you. Over time, they solidify into habits of thought that influence every aspect of your life. If you find yourself facing recurring challenges, feeling stuck, or unable to achieve your goals, it is not because of external circumstances, but because of the subconscious programming directing your life from behind the scenes. The good news is that this programming is not fixed. Just as it was written, it can be rewritten. The subconscious mind is highly impressionable, particularly through repetition and emotion. By consistently feeding it new, empowering messages, you can replace limiting beliefs with thoughts that support your growth and success. This process is not about forcing change, but gently guiding your subconscious toward alignment with your desires. The most effective way to do this is through self talk, speaking to yourself in a way that uplifts, affirms, and reinforces the reality you wish to create. Your subconscious mind learns best through repetition. It responds to what it hears often, whether that input is positive or negative. This is why it is crucial to become mindful of your self talk. Most people are unaware of the constant stream of thoughts running through their minds, many of which are self critical or disempowering. Phrases like, I'm not good enough, I always fail, or this is too hard, might seem insignificant, but they act as instructions to your subconscious, reinforcing beliefs that keep you stuck in patterns of lack or struggle. To reprogram your subconscious, you must replace these negative statements with positive affirmations that reflect the reality you desire. Begin by choosing affirmations that resonate with you. These could be as simple as I am worthy, I am capable, or I attract abundance. The key is to make these affirmations specific to your goals and spoken in the present tense, as if they are already true. For example, instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I am successful. Instead of I hope to find love, say, I am deeply loved and cherished. Your subconscious mind does not process time the way your conscious mind does. It only knows now. By affirming your desires in the present tense, you signal to your subconscious that this is your reality. Repetition alone is not enough. Emotion is the fuel that drives this process. When you repeat an affirmation, feel it as though it is true. Allow the words to evoke a sense of joy, gratitude, or excitement within you. The more vividly you can connect to the feeling of your affirmation, the more deeply it will impress upon your subconscious mind. This is because your subconscious responds more readily to feelings than to mere words. Pair your affirmations with mental imagery, picturing yourself living your desired reality, and immerse yourself in the emotional experience of it. Another powerful way to reprogram your subconscious is by practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a bridge between where you are and where you want to be. When you express gratitude for what you have and for the things you desire as though they are already yours, You signal to your subconscious mind that abundance is your natural state. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to fulfillment, creating a fertile environment for your desires to take root and flourish. Consistency is critical in this process. Just as your current beliefs were formed through repeated exposure, your new beliefs require the same level of dedication to take hold. Make self-talk and affirmations a daily practice. Speak them to yourself in the morning, throughout the day, and before you sleep. Use moments of stillness to reflect on your affirmations, allowing them to sink deeply into your mind. Over time, these repeated impressions will overwrite the old, limiting beliefs, and your subconscious will begin to reflect your new, empowering self concept. As you reprogram your subconscious mind, you will notice changes in how you think, feel, and act. You will begin to see opportunities where before you saw obstacles. You will feel more confident, more at ease, and more aligned with the life you desire. This transformation may feel subtle at first, but as the days and weeks pass, the results will become undeniable. Your outer world will shift to mirror the new programming within, and what once seemed out of reach will come effortlessly into your experience. The power to reprogram your subconscious mind is within you. Through conscious self talk, vivid imagination, and heartfelt emotion, you can rewrite the scripts that govern your life. With patience and persistence, you can align your inner world with your highest vision and watch as your external reality transforms to match it. This is your birthright, your creative power, and the key to unlocking the life you truly desire. Faithful persistence in a new self concept is the cornerstone of transformation. To create a life that reflects your deepest desires, you must first become the version of yourself who already lives that reality. This is not a fleeting exercise or a temporary shift in thinking. It is a steady, unwavering commitment to embodying the person you aspire to be. Every great change begins within, and the key to sustaining that change is persistence. Faithful persistence means holding to your new self concept with conviction, regardless of what the outer world may appear to show. Your self concept is the foundation of your life. It is the lens through which you view the world and the identity through which you interact with it. Everything you experience is a reflection of who you believe yourself to be. If you see yourself as limited, undeserving, or incapable, your life will reflect those beliefs. But if you choose to see yourself as capable, deserving, and abundant, your reality will shift to align with that identity. This is the law of being. You cannot experience a life that is inconsistent with who you believe you are. Therefore, the most powerful work you can do is to faithfully persist in cultivating a self concept that aligns with your highest vision. Faithful persistence requires more than a passive desire for change. It demands active, deliberate effort to consistently think, feel, and act as the person you wish to become. This means speaking to yourself with empowering words, imagining yourself living your ideal life, and making choices that reflect your new self concept. It also means holding on to this vision, even when the physical world seems unchanged. The outer world is always a delayed reflection of the inner world. To see transformation, you must first persist in embodying the change within. Doubt and resistance are natural parts of this process. The mind is conditioned to operate within familiar patterns, and when you attempt to introduce a new self concept, it may resist. Old thoughts, fears, and limiting beliefs may resurface, tempting you to abandon your identity. In these moments, persistence is your greatest ally. When doubt arises, remind yourself that the current circumstances are only a reflection of past beliefs. They have no power over the reality you are creating now. Return to your vision, reaffirm your new self concept, and trust the process. Every time you persist in the face of doubt, you strengthen your new identity and weaken the hold of the old. The key to faithful persistence is to embody your new self concept as if it were already true. This means more than just thinking about your desires, it means living from the state of fulfillment. Speak, act, and feel as though you are already the person you aspire to be. If you desire success, carry yourself with confidence and certainty. If you seek love, radiate self worth and openness. By consistently embodying your desired state, you send a powerful signal to your subconscious mind, which begins to align your reality with this new identity. Persistence is not about forcing change, but about allowing it to unfold naturally through your consistent focus. Think of it as planting a seed. Once the seed is in the ground, you do not dig it up every day to check its progress. Instead, you water it, nurture it, and trust that it will grow in its own time. Your new self concept is that seed. By faithfully persisting in nurturing it through your thoughts, words, and actions, you ensure that it will take root and flourish. As you persist, you may notice subtle shifts in your feelings, thoughts, and even the way others respond to you. These are signs that your new self concept is taking hold. Celebrate these moments, no matter how small they may seem, as they are evidence of the transformation underway. Over time, these small shifts will build into larger changes, and what once seemed impossible will become your new normal. Faithful persistence is not only about achieving specific goals, it is about becoming the creator of your own life. It is about stepping into your power and realizing that you are not a victim of circumstances, but the architect of your reality. Every moment you spend affirming your new self concept is a moment spent reclaiming that power. With each passing day, as you persist in your vision, you will feel a deeper sense of alignment, purpose, and confidence. This journey requires patience, trust, and unwavering faith in your ability to create the life you desire. There will be moments of challenge and moments of doubt, but these are merely opportunities to strengthen your resolve. Persist through them, and you will emerge on the other side transformed. The life you dream of is not something you must chase, it is something you must become. Faithful persistence in your new self concept is the bridge between where you are and where you wish to be. Stay the course, and you will find that the reality you seek is already within you, waiting to be expressed.